Hello and welcome back to Hell's Descent with Memories versus Sirenia. Set 2, Game 1. This time we have Gallo Fake playing Onryo for Memories on Midwich. What do you think, Flawless?
After the last performance, I have literally no idea what to expect because I feel like Honor on mid, which is pretty strong, and struggled a little bit with the
Yeah?
last game. So I don't know what to expect at all. I mean, do you have any expectations?
I mean, we're definitely going to see some condemned stacks go off really quickly here. One thing to note is that Sadako's TVs hit through floors. So if there's a TV above you, and she teleports, you will be getting that condemned stack. It just cares whether you're 14 meters, um, whether you're within 14 meters of a TV. It doesn't matter if it's above or below or just in front or behind you, which is really good on two-story maps like the game. And we're already building some stacks over here
Yeah,
on our survivors.
but we haven't found any. Oh, we might. Yeah, we haven't found anyone. So that's maybe can give our survivor team a little bit of early gen pressure. Gallo is putting a eruption. We are gonna finally find a survivor. It is Dub. So our first chase of the game is gonna start. Oh, maybe not.
Now I think the play here, I think what Gallows, the goal here is they're going to shoot for a condemn, like a
Yeah,
very
for
early
sure.
condemn, and that's the equivalent of a tunnel out.
Yeah,
Um,
I think this is like obviously like the most optimal, but also it's also like a way that you can really use depending on how the survivor team
yeah, like the
reacts.
survivors really have to play around it. It's a game of TV management, right? Because if you do the TVs right, they won't be able to get those tapes out. Obviously, once if the survivors get their hands on those tapes and are able to clear their stacks, then you lose a lot of that value that you could have otherwise gotten from a condemn.
Yeah.
What do you think of our build, though?
I feel like the Wretched Fate, I mean, maybe, I feel like Wretched Fate for me is a gamble because you don't know if your first chase is going to end up being your obsession. You have to, like, or you're not going to just be shopping around, for your first chase. But
Mm.
I think the other perks are pretty standard, and I don't think
I
Corrupt was
mean,
needed.
Pain Rest, what do you call that? Pain Rest and Eruption are like, we see that everywhere.
Yeah,
It's two very good perks. And Sloppy, I think, is really good on Sadako, who really likes to do the hit and run playstyle with
yeah.
the TVs.
So, I mean, obviously we're mostly gonna see Gallo kind of TPing, but I feel like Sirenia is doing a good job. They all don't. They all have those stacks. So while we haven't seen them, they've definitely been managing their TVs. Oh, Freja is in chase, but they've been stealthing well. I mean, we have a gen about to pop before our first down happens, which means
Mhm.
that they're gonna get extra points as well.
Yeah, that is that is very good to get that gen pressure going. And yeah, we do see that first gen pop. However, I think we're also going to be seeing like what do you call that? I've been counting, and some of the survivors should be at around 4 or 5 stacks of condemn, I think.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that's why I said they're managing their TVs like exceptionally well, or their tapes, because they all have two sets. I was very. I mean,
It,
unless it's
I
not a spec bug.
I think it's a
Oh no,
spec
no,
bug.
no, no, no,
It
no.
is a
They
spec bug.
they did. It's not. Wait, no. I don't
Yeah, yeah.
know. I can't.
Ace is on 5 stacks. Yeah,
Okay,
Ace is
okay,
on five
okay.
stacks right now, and Yui's on 4, and Adam's on 4.
Oof, and now you use in chase as well, and they're gonna go down. And we already have two slugs so quickly. Adam also getting rid of his tape right next to the killer.
Mhm.
I don't think Gallo seems to mind much though. Okay.
Yeah, we are going to get a hook here. A thing to note this: we have the add-on that when we hook a survivor, it gives everyone else a stack of condemn if they're carrying a tape.
Yeah, very,
And
very, very strong.
our other add-on is Bloody Fingernails, which I think is Sadako's best add-on, increasing that haste when you get out of a TV by a significant amount. And like I think this is all according to Gallo's plan because we have just gotten our first condemn over here on Adam, and we're immediately on chase, and we get that injure. Adam is in a very, very dangerous
Oh, he's
spot
fine.
right now.
The crazy thing
Oh my gosh,
is,
he turns it!
yeah,
He
and
turns it in just in time.
he still, I mean, we watched him get rid of his tape, and he still had so many stacks. I mean, that just goes to show how much Gallo's like kind of managing. Like
Yeah,
he's using Unreal really well.
yeah, clearing a tape gets rid of 3 stacks. So Adam had what do you call that? 7 stacks and went down to 4. And getting hooked will lock any stacks you have permanently. Like it makes
Oh
it
my
so that
god.
you can't clear them. Oh my God, another 7 stacks here on Cheryl this time.
Yeah, well, actually, no, that was a spec bug, but I still feel like it took a while before we got to high condemned. Like I don't know, he's been TPing so much, and Minder's just really small. And did she get to put her tape in? No, right?
Sorry, she gets.
Oh, she did, she did, she did, she did.
Yeah,
Um,
she turned in a tape here. Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, they got
Auto
so
aim.
lucky.
Holy auto aim.
Um, but yeah,
Oh my God.
they as soon as like Gallo put actual pressure on them, like a hook, a slug, and we see two condemns immediately. Like they struggled a little bit, like uh,
Yeah.
just keeping up with it.
Wretched
Oh,
Fate does go down here, so that puts Adam back at our regular gen clan speed. It did last a decent amount after that first gen popped, which is pretty good, I think. Not okay value, not amazing, but not terrible.
yeah. And
Um,
to be fair, I don't even think he got much value because they popped the first gen, and Adam was kind of like mostly running around. We got into like a really weird spot after the first gen pop. I feel like though Sirenia, if oh never mind. Okay, well I was gonna say if they're able to kind of delay an injured person get chased and downed, that they would be able to recover. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Adam here will have, I believe, 5 stacks permanently locked in. Because each hook will lock in up to 3 stacks of condemn if you have it, and it means you cannot cleanse them. So Adam is quite in danger. I mean, they're already on death hook, right? So condemn doesn't really matter if they're on death hook. It just prevents a flashlight save at the end or a pallet save, and it makes it so you don't have to carry them to a hook. But like, I think when you're on death hook, you kind of just will, just sit there and just tank that condemn, right? Because it's wastes time to clear, and when you're on death hook already, you'll be dead when you go down. So
Yeah, I mean we still I don't know even what to kind of expect like coming forward, especially because the spectator bug. But it looks like Ace is really close to being fully condemned, and that's probably like the last thing they want because he is fresh. Um,
yeah.
it seems like we're gonna just go for a regular tunnel out chase onto Adam. Oh
hmm
no, he's both went for the window.
I mean, Gallo has been getting these really quick chases and really pressuring all 4 survivors exceptionally well. Sloppy Butcher is putting in so much work this game. Everyone is just injured all the time.
Yeah. And we have our first death at 4 gens again. Really goes to show like Gallo. We can see why he picked Unreal for sure. He
Oh
hasn't
yeah,
struggled at all.
100%. The the condemn pressure here is immaculate. Like there's another condemn popping on Cheryl. If Cheryl gets caught here, I think she's this is a pretty dangerous position to be in because I'm pretty
Do
sure
you
she's
think?
not. Wait, she doesn't even have a tape. Okay, so
Um,
I think Cheryl is dead.
yeah.
Like,
Do you think that they should be doubling? I think that that's probably. Oh my god. I
ooh, very
was
good
really
play by
nervous
Cheryl
for
there.
them. Oh,
That was a very good mind game to play by Gallo there because like if Cheryl drops the pallet early, she could potentially just die because you can't stun on Rio when she's demanifested. And if
yeah.
it snaps her to the same side as where Cheryl was, she'll be dead. And we will get our first condemn here at 4 gens, and we're now down to a 1v2. And I do think they should be doubling a gen, trying to get it to 3 gens left.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that they are like both on 1 gen because Dove.
They
Oh
they
wait,
do
no,
get a
Dove
gen done.
popped.
Yeah, yeah, they
Okay,
do get a gen done.
I think that's
We do
maybe
spot
that's
Ace here.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, and Ace does go down. Will we slug here? I think we will.
Yeah, that's definitely the most optimal play, but we also have to be careful because Ace is fresh and Midwich. I feel like it
And
might be harder to find him, but
oh
never mind.
no, I think Dub is very dead.
Yeah, not much time
And
to
that will
hide
be
anyway.
another condemn.
Did we get? No, we got two condemned kills, and then Adam
Uh
just got tunneled back.
yeah. Adam got hooked 3 times, 2 condemn kills, and then a Mori. So
Yeah.
I think that's excellent result here by Gallo. 4K3. Though props to the survivors here getting that gen done at getting that last gen done so it wasn't a 4K4.
Yeah, that's definitely really really important. Just because not even for the next set, but because of you know,
To
via
Hell's Descent of Memories versus Sirenia. We are on game two, set two here with Otaku and Sadako playing for Sirenia. So flawless. How do you think? Do you think they could match up the Gallows performance last game?
Gallo, he got a 4K3, right?
Yeah, almost a 4K4. It was a bit spicy.
I don't know. I mean, we're in the chase really early and we're not in the best spot, so I have some hope. And I mean, we switched our main killer specifically to Otaku, so I'm assuming
So
he's a, you know,
that was a very good first chase, I feel. Like,
yeah.
and we're gonna see, is that a basement hookup? Oh my, it is. Um, it looks like, what do you think of our build? We have Ruin here. Painrest, Erupt, Sloppy, and Ruin. What do you feel
Actually,
about that?
I was expecting that last game, to be honest. I was a little bit surprised when I seen the perk choice, but I understood it regardless. But I think
Mhm.
Ruin is really like strong on a killer where you have so much other shit to do around the map. I mean, it's like a no-brainer.
No,
And
that's fair.
especially against a killer that can put you in a 3v1 really quickly because 3v1 with Ruin is like brutal. Oh,
Yeah, no, for real. Like, if you don't cleanse that totem, it is really rough in a
oh no.
3v1. Because, oh my god, this body blocking is
Oh,
immaculate. Followed by the body blocking of the survivors.
didn't it literally saved Seth's life? Like, that would have been
Yeah.
really bad.
What do you think of our add-ons? I mean, we have bloody fingernails again, but this time we have I think that's Wellstone, so that's TVs turned back on 7 seconds faster after you teleport to them.
I mean, I can't say like much about the add-ons that this. I feel like everyone plays Unreal differently for one,
That's
so
true.
like I can't say really because he might be like I said, they switched dub outs for this person, which means I'm assuming that this person, Otaku, he plays
It's-
Unreal a lot.
yeah, I can imagine so. I mean, they're playing really good right now.
Yeah.
And I think Wellstone does get value, especially when you're like, spending those TVs very quickly. Them coming up 7 seconds earlier means you could get another rotation of TV teleports to get more condemned stacks 7 seconds quicker.
Yeah, so I'm assuming, like I said, he has his own game plan going here, which makes me more
Mm.
excited because I think Gallo chose a more common route as far as add-ons go. So
Yeah, that is true.
we'll see. Maybe he's gonna like cook something crazy, do something insane for us.
We are building up those condemn stacks. However, Ace doesn't have any right now.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
actually kind of crazy.
yeah, Ace has been like managing it really well.
I feel
And they
like
do get the un here.
I'm sorry. Oh, when you play Serb on this map, you're usually kind of, or just Onryo in general, they're usually kind of told to like just camp TV, get your tape immediately. So maybe that's kind of
Yeah,
the route that Ace has been going on, and we haven't. I mean, we've seen him that one time, but I feel like we haven't seen him that much. Yes, for the other gen. So
yeah. I mean, they've been avoiding Sadako here pretty well. And a thing to note is like when you're in the survivor, right? When you can tell when you're going to get a stack of condemn is if you can see the TV's aura. If you can't see an aura of a TV, you're safe. So I think Ace is managing that really well and making sure to like get the tape every time get the tape when they see a TV next to them and keep away from other TVs while doing their gens and stuff.
yeah, I think that's. I mean, I don't really enjoy playing against Onryo, but that's normally what I do too as well. Because I'm like, it's like such a bother. So imagine in like a competitive setting where this is really bad, like Gallo here just running kind of openly in the hallway. So now we're
Oh,
going to see the third fresh, but we have kind of another gen talk. But yeah, I think it's really annoying to deal with Onryo's power. So. Um, like you said, really good management by Ace.
yeah. It's like a pseudo gen slowdown as well, because like, it forces survivors to do this little side objective of managing their tapes unless they want to get more read. Also, a thing to note is that we have spent our second pain rest of the trial here on Gallo. So that's a bit more regression out for our killer here.
I think, oddly enough, like okay, even with the ruin, it's because we've only been seeing like kind of three survivors at a time almost. to the point where we always have someone on a gen, which is really, really good by memory. Because that's basically, I mean, that's obviously how you win. If you're in a situation like this, where it's a killer,
Yeah,
where you have to do so much extra stuff, you need to have someone just always on a gen. And that makes it gonna,
constant.
oof, make this chase a little bit
Yeah.
longer.
Oh, but they do get that one. But you're right. Having a survivor constantly on a gen, well, that completely negates ruin because ruin doesn't work if the survivor doesn't ever get off the gen. And like, it's just getting that slow gen progress as the survivors get through the trial, right? Like,
Yeah,
because some killers like this with these like side objectives tend to slow the game down quite a bit. And when
especially
you're
like
when in a sorry, you were saying?
me and you.
My bad. No,
No, it's my bad.
I was gonna say, especially in a slow game, right? The one thing you would hate to see is progress stall.
Yeah,
Once the gen stop going, it's really hard to get back on it, especially once the game turns into that 1v3 as well, right? So they're taking advantage of while it's still a 1v4.
yeah. I think when it's killers like Judge, even Rape, Ghostface, there's like a certain point in the game where if you weren't on gens early, you're kind of just like chopped throughout the rest of the game because it's really, really hard to kind of deal with
Yeah.
the added pressure. And Fed and it
Ooh,
died for the gen for some reason, but we are
they'd
gonna get down
stick
to
the
two
gen.
gens. Yeah, I'm a
I
little
mean,
bit surprised. Oh, they have a lot of gen progress. Never mind. Wow.
yeah, I mean, I think that stick was pretty okay considering the alternative, right? Is them possibly taking a chase, going down anyway a few seconds later, and then the gen regresses from ruin.
Yeah, that is actually true. But I was a little bit surprised until I seen the rest of the gen progress. So I was like, oh, if we slug here, this is gonna be really bad. But they have another
Yeah,
gen like that was ready to go. So I mean, they're in a fine position. I'm a little bit surprised. I mean,
one.
maybe the difference of the add-ons now we haven't seen anything then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think maybe we needed to get a bit more TPs going. Taking advantage of that teleport coming up 7 seconds quicker per TV, right?
Yeah,
But like as well as we've been in chase, we've been getting these hook stages. We are in 5 hooks right now, and I mean that's pretty good for Sadako, I feel.
yeah,
Without condemn, like when you don't get a condemn out.
that is very true. Oh my god, that stun is brutal.
That was a really good stun.
Um, yeah, usually you don't get a stun on
Ooh, I think
Spell.
Gallo goes down here. They do.
I think
Another
um yeah, I think I probably agree. This is like a good point to be in, but it's crazy how much different the pacing of the game is. I would say, like, I feel like Memories is kind of just like been chilling the entire. Oh,
ooh. Yeah, I mean, another thing to note, right, is we have 3 survivors on Death Hook as well. I'm very surprised that we haven't gotten a tunnel out.
yeah. I mean, this is why Killer's tunnel. You know, look,
Yeah.
when you don't tunnel, you try to 12 hook and look what happens. But
Yeah, I
oh my
mean,
gosh,
in comp, I feel like in comp you kind of have to tunnel after at a certain point, right? Like
yeah.
when you're playing against people of this like players of this caliber, like it's so impossible if you don't get that 1v3 happening. But we do, and it's I mean we do have the 1v3 going in a 3 gen with Ruin still active.
Yeah, that's I think we might see a 4K one, but the Gen he would have to get like a really fast down. Um,
Yeah, that is true.
mostly, I mean, we're not just in Gallo. We have I can't believe we still have five of. Um, but yeah, I think. Oh, fine.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, this might yeah
This
exactly what he needs.
Yeah, if they're able to get Gallo down here, turn this into a 1v2,
I believe
then
it was
I
three
believe it
4K.
is
Yeah.
4K1. Yeah, 4K1 territory for sure. I think though Gallo never clears here. They're already on Death Hook. They're just probably going to try and get reset somewhere.
Yeah,
Because if
that's
they,
true.
a thing to note, if they do clear,
Oh,
once they
oh, the
get
ace.
condemned again, wait, oh my God, everyone is still condemned. Once they get condemned again, that's just more info for the killer, right? With Killer Instinct. But if they're condemned, they'll never get Killer Instinct again if they don't clear.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, here's Ace.
This is the perfect person as well to find right now.
Yeah,
So, um,
this is
I
who you
wouldn't.
want.
Oh, he's.
I think we're just gonna play a bit of a slower game here, not conceding any of these generators, right?
Yeah, but did you see that gen? It's literally 99.99.
This gen behind them, someone is working on it. You
Yeah,
could tell. They're gonna get in this locker so they could finish the gen. I'm calling it.
definitely the play and wait. Well, the ruin actually. What a like. Oh my god! I swear, like, okay, I. That's so unfortunate because the ruin could have actually like played a very large part in stopping
That
Survivor from
generator.
yeah from
Yeah.
finishing. He just had so it was literally like nine. It was literally 99. Like I never seen something so perfectly.
The the call of Gallo there to go in the locker was such a good play by him to secure that. Ooh, and we do get the down on ace here. We're gonna see probably the Mori happen. Oh, no, no, it's
Oh,
uh are we a bit
oh,
stuck? Okay, that was a bit of like hitbox thing in the corner there.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, we hear the locker. Oh, but we opt to teleport instead. Maybe we just want to secure the gate. They're not on this gate.
Oh, they're here actually.
They are being very sneaky. A thing to note also, by the way, Flawless, is that we do have Erupt here as like a backup to Ruin, but Ruin was never cleansed.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I think
So we
that it
didn't
was
get to see
fine
Erupt
though.
in this trial.
Yeah, I think like they were so like I don't know. Usually, sometimes you see when we load in like the totems like it's like someone's first fire.